Red Crank from Death Curse Society here. Sorry, I didn't mean to start over.
I was actually agreeing with you. I was doing the shoulder shrug, but yeah, we're here.
Death Curse Society here. I'm sitting down with Jennifer Nangle, and we're going to talk about Topeka, the Slash and Bash Horror Film Festival, and some other stuff. So, hey, thanks for coming out to what dragged you to Topeka, Kansas?
A man named Keith from Slash and Bash Film Festival.
We blame him for everything that happened this weekend.
I don't know if it was a blessing or a curse for either of us, you know?
Now, one of your films, Body Count, pretty much kicked off the festival this weekend, Friday night.
Yeah.
Very entertaining flick. I'm trying to get a little more into the indie scene.
Yeah. You're opening up.
I'm opening up. Exactly.
To different ideas and creativity.
Exactly. And I definitely am starting to see like a growth in that industry. Mm-hmm. And I really enjoyed Body Count. I thought that was a lot of fun.
Thank you.
So now your character is kind of almost like a hostess through this anthology thing. Tell us a little bit about Body Count.
Yeah, so Body Count is a horror anthology. It's a female villain-driven horror anthology. I play every single villain throughout the film. There are 5 different scary stories that were written for Body Count. And yeah, Malvolia hosts it while racking up the body count.
Now, Malvolia is also a YouTube channel you have, The Queen of Screams.
Yes.
And you're going into season 7, is that what I heard?
Season 7, yep.
Where can people can find that? On YouTube?
On YouTube, Malvolia, The Queen of Screams, or youtube.com/@QueenMalvolia. 6 seasons up there. I host independent horror short films. We also do a lot of skits. We have a ton of characters in our horror universe, a lot of different personalities. You'll see a lot of familiar faces throughout the seasons, and it's a lot of fun. Yeah, the Halloween specials are the best. They're always everybody's favorite, and we've had a great time creating and making them.
Nice. Now, back to Body Count. You mentioned it's a female-driven. I described it this weekend as women behaving badly, in a way.
In a very good way.
In a very good way.
Or bad way, I guess.
Badly in a good way.
Yeah.
Depending on who the target is. So.
Right.
But I like that, and I like that it was women-centric.
Thank you.
And
Thank you.
I think. I know diversity is thrown around a little bit now, but what's your point? Do you see horror kind of leading the way for that? Expanding to more women's stories and expanding to more, ethnic stories and things like that.
I think women have always been the center point of horror movies, and I think that's what kind of drew me to horror, was that there was always the scream queen. There was always the final girl, but they were always like the cutesy victims. And for me, I kind of wanted to change that. I wanted to be the villain. I wanted to be evil. I wanted to have my own victims and drink victim blood and just be wild and crazy and have a lot of fun doing it, which I think Malvolia does. And I feel like in the past years, women characters in horror movies are stronger. They're they can be more violent. They can take down the creature or the scary killer or serial killer. So I feel like we are going in a very positive direction as far as change and diversity. I mean, you look at a lot of casts now, there's all ethnicities. We hit pretty much everything, and I love it. There's so many stories to be told,
I think it was Jenna Ortega was recently quoted as saying something about, and I'm not going to get this quote exactly right, but in a sense saying, I don't want to see another female-driven spin-off of an existing franchise. I think it's time for, those strong female characters to have their own franchises. And that's kind of what I got out of Body Count, and maybe even out of Malvolia as a character in and of itself.
Thank you. That's a great compliment. Yeah, I appreciate that.
I see some 1031 stuff on your booth. What was your connection to that? Because that's been a series that's been around for several years now.
Yes. So 1030, I don't remember, was it 2018, 2019?
Like that, yeah.
I was on Facebook and I saw that they were filming 1031, and I talked to one of the directors. I reached out and I said, how can I be a part of this? Like, I wanted, that was when I had no fear. I wanted to be a part of everything, and I wasn't afraid to ask. And and I was politely told that they were pretty much done with filming, but maybe to touch base with Rocky Gray, the creator of 1031, and see if maybe for the future if he would be interested in having a horror hostess or actress a part of the franchise. And I reached out to him. He said, yes, we're done. Thank you so much. Maybe next time. And then a week later, he reached out again. He said, you know what? I was thinking about it. And I would love to have a horror host be a part of the movie. And he's like, would you be interested? And I said, yes, absolutely. And I think within a week, I shot my segment. And we just do intro, outros for all of the movies. And he's kept me around. I feel like it's a really nice privilege. I'm pretty much the consistency in all 4 movies. 4, because the 4th one is coming out.
That's right.
In October.
That's right.
So, and Malvolia has a new kind of look to her for the 4th one. So I'll keep you all anticipating.
What a tease.
Who, me?
No.
Who, me? No.
When can we expect to see Body Count outside of the festival circuit, streaming somewhere?
We are still working on connecting with distribution. Made some connections this weekend, so hopefully things will work out. Positive vibes. But if you are really interested in Body Count, you could reach out to me, and I am selling Blu-rays and DVDs, directly with people. I don't have a website set up or anything because of the distribution murkiness we're going through. But yeah.
Well, then what's next for you? What are you working on in 2025 or the end of this year?
Well, finishing up season 7 of Malvolia. I am shooting, I'm on slate to shoot a Bigfoot movie in November. And, we're gearing up for Blair Witch Legacy 2. Okay. Just got announced this week that I'll be a part of the cast, and that's going to be spring of 2025. And I have been working steadily for over the past year, trying to get I don't want to say my first feature because it's not really my first feature, but this is kind of like my first narrative feature. Okay. Baby.
All right.
It's called Duplicitous. We'll be fundraising for it very soon, and it's more of murder, mystery, true crime. So definitely something different that people will see of me.
Yeah, excellent. And where can people reach you? On socials and everywhere? On
Instagram and Facebook, it's at Queen Malvolia, or Instagram at Jennifer_Nangle, or on Facebook, Jennifer Nangle.
All right. Well, guys, Jennifer Nangle, and we do have to do one more thing before we go. We have to say a big special hello to our new friend, or our old friend, Patricia Stevens.
Hi, Patricia.
Hello, Patricia.
I love her.
And that's it. Thanks for sitting down with us. DCS out. We'll see you soon. Woo.
Glass.